everyone, this is Wobbly Wallaby, and today I'm showing you my current Stellar Hunter farming spot, which is good for 3.94 million raw Zeny. On top of that, you earn enough materials to buy lucky bags to add even more Zeny to that amount. In the past, when I wasn't farming optimally on Moonlight Grotto, I'd be earning about 3.5 to 3.6 million raw Zeny without lucky bags. Other maps like Holy Ground Underground were better, however, as I invested in better gear, I was able to farm this map better. I'll go through 10 tips to earn more Zeny on this map and show you 2 builds. The requirements to get good Zeny on Moonlight Grotto is pretty high. As much as I want to farm here as my accelerated Stellar Hunter on a brand new free-to-play account, I can't one-shot everything here with my gear, so I have to farm other maps. That account just doesn't have enough good guild blessings, guild prayers, or adventure book deposits to deal the damage necessary for this map. First, here are 10 Zeny optimization tips for Moonlight Grotto. 1. Unlock all buffs for your Yggdrasil Spirit Tree. Here are all the buffs you can get. The damage increasing ones are great. One notable one is Agile Spell Casting. This is important because this can decrease the cast cooldown for Meteor Fission. For example, if I'm outside of these special maps, my Meteor Fission time at level 10 lasts 60 seconds, and has a skill cooldown of 75 seconds. If I use things like Fate Wheel, I can decrease the cast cooldown by 10%. On Wasteland maps, the 30% reduction means my Meteor Fission is always active and you don't need equipment like Fate Wheel. The great thing is now you'll always be hitting multiple targets with your auto attack. 2. Unlock all the drop rate increasing nodes in the Yggdrasil Spirit Tree. The higher the drop rate, the more Zeny you'll earn, and the more lucky bags you can craft. 3. Unlock the nodes to craft the lucky bag blueprint in the Yggdrasil Spirit Tree. Without lucky bags, you'd earn more raw Zeny doing other maps like Holy Ground Underground, Sunset Beach, or Holy Ice Cave. Opening these bags gives you between 10,000 Zeny to 100,000 Zeny per bag. When you hear people's Moonlight Grotto results, be wary of people buying the maximum 99 lucky bags per day. You won't earn enough Dust and Wilderness from farming alone to buy 99 lucky bags each day. This is often a factor which causes people's earnings to be inflated. 4. Make sure the map isn't too crowded. Unfortunately, Moonlight Grotto is very popular, so I usually go near the end of the days to avoid the crowds. 5. Make sure you can one-shot everything with Meteor Fission. You can use websites like Codex to view the stats of the monsters here, since they don't show up in your adventure handbook. Most are small, so using the Desert Wolf card is nice. However, the hardest part is one-shotting glowing spores, since they are medium and they're a poisonous elemental type. If you cannot one-shot glowing spores, you should consider other easier maps like Holy Ice Cave. I wouldn't recommend farming here for Zeny because when you waste multiple shots on glowing spores, it will slow down your farming, and they are all over the map so they are hard to avoid. For my newly accelerated Stellar Hunter, I can't one-shot everything, and the Zeny here is really bad. It is around 2 million raw Zeny, so I do not farm here. 6. Maximize your move speed. You don't need the maximum move speed of 330%, but you should try to move as fast as possible so you can kill your next targets quickly. Make sure you mount your work for the extra move speed. 7. Use Premium. You won't get nearly as much Zeny without it because of the increased drop rate and Zeny earned. 8. Use offline farming. You only get access to this if you bought a premium with real money, not from the exchange. Server lag can cause the double hit issue, which gives you less Zeny. If you want to know more about this in detail, you can watch my video on the server lag issue. 10. Maximize your combat time per day. You need Mentor Potion and Music to have 240 combat time per day. Without this, your earnings will be much less. You should be running your character into red combat time, which would be 330 combat time with this setup. With these tips in mind, the next sections I'll be covering 2 setups. Let's take a look at my maximum damage setup. Here I am at Moonlight Grotto. I'm at 268.8% move speed with my warg, and I have 480% attack speed. For gear, my Hylian bracelet has a Dark Shadow card, which can deal more damage to familiars because they are shadow. My Tier's armor is using the Archer Skeleton star card for more attack percentage. My Cloud undershirt is using the Celebration card for +3 to all attributes. My Advanced Stack Teddy Shoes is using the Rainbow Fall card for attack percentage. My first Dog Servant is using the Greatest General card for the final damage. For my other Dog Servant, I haven't slotted it yet, however you can use cards like the Kobold card for more crit or other damage increasing cards. For weapon, my Overlord Crabbow is using the Archer Skeleton card for range attack percentage. You can use Desert Wolf cards to deal extra damage to small monsters if you're still lacking damage. My Hercules Helm is using the Mashin card for auto attack percentage. For face, I'm using the Dragon Scale Stripe for that extra dex. For mouth, I'm using Key of the Stars for the extra damage. For back, I'm using the One-Eyed Captain. This can boost my move speed by another 30%, so my move speed when this procs is 298.8%. This also gives you unlimited SP, so this is definitely one of the best farming items in the game. If you weren't lucky enough to get this Getcha, then you can use the Sakura Puppet, which adds a lot of extra damage. For tail, I'm using Fluffy for more auto attack damage percentage. If you have access to other auto attack damaging gear, prioritize on using this since it greatly increases your damage. I show my starting Zeny and my drops. Here are my skills. I have auto attack and prepare for elite. My prepare for elite has True Sight, Windwalk, Exceed Break, Meteor Fission, and unlimited stars. For my attributes, I maximize Dex and maximize Agility, and the rest goes into luck. If you want some damage optimization help, I go into my character in great detail in my Meteor Fission guide. I show my combat time is at 240 minutes. I begin 150 minutes of offline farming. I skip ahead and I show that I get 3.88 million raw Zeny. When I look at the system view, my Dust in the Wilderness is at 179 and my Ancient Remains is at 4,898. Here is the summary. With 179 Dust in the Wilderness, I can buy 25 Lucky Bags, so the worst case scenario is I get an extra 250,000 extra Zeny. So in total, if I get the worst case Lucky Bag scenario, I get 4.13 million raw Zeny. Next, I'll show my setup for maximum move speed. For cards, in my offhand I'm still using the Dark Shadow card in my offhand. For armor, I'm still using the Archer Skeleton star card. For garment, I'm still using the Celebration card. For footgear, I'm using the Fiery Mane card for move speed plus 3%. For accessories, I'm still using the Greatest General card. For my bow, I'm using 2 magic pattern cards for the 10% move speed. For headgear, I'm still using the Mashin card. Next, I show my food buffs. I am eating 6 Original Will fish steaks for 21% move speed. For pet, I'm using the Queeve, which gives me an extra 5% move speed. Next, I go into my inventory to show you my starting Zeny and drops. For skills, I'm using the same as before. I show my combat time is at 240 minutes. I mount my warg and run down to my farming spot. I show that my move speed is at 330%, which is the maximum speed you can get. How did I get this? The Yggdrasil Spirit Tree gives me 60%, Fiery Mane gives me 3%, 2 Magic Pattern paper cards give me 10%, 6 original Will fish sticks give me 21%. The Queeve pet gives me 5%, and in total I get 99% more move speed. I can get maximum move speed even without one-eyed Captain proccing. I eat some dex speed meal since my damage will be lower. Then I set my offline combat time to 150. From the summary, I have earned 3.94 million raw Zeny. In the system view, I show that I got 243 Dust and Wilderness and 4,696 Ancient Remains. I go to the Yggdrasil Spirit Tree and buy some lucky bags. With 243 Dust and Wilderness, I can only buy 34 lucky bags. I get 570,000 Zeny. So overall today, I got 4.5 million raw Zeny. Here's the summary. I got 3.94 million raw Zeny. I got 243 Dust and Wilderness, which can buy 34 lucky bags. So at a minimum, I can get 340,000 Zeny. So minimally, I would have earned 4.28 million raw Zeny if every single lucky bag gave me 10,000 Zeny. But usually, you shouldn't be that unlucky. This spot is great if you've been farming Holy Ice Cave, Sunset Beach, or Holy Grant Underground for a long time and you're sitting on more drops than you could ever sell. Unless you have horrible luck opening lucky bags, then you should be earning more in this spot. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe.